Hey everybody, Tim here for another review of Doctor Who, story number 202, Turn Left. So you gotta do like the whole left. Okay. It's great. It was interesting. Like, it wasn't fantastic, but it was really well done. Basically, the second part to Midnight, like I said, Midnight is very, very Doctor heavy. Like, Donna barely is in it, barely makes an appearance, but it's an interesting, like, kind of horror story. Turn Left is the foil to Midnight, where it's very, very Donna heavy, and the Doctor's barely in it. Overall, it was good. It just, I don't know, parts of it towards the end, but overall, really liked it. I love the opening scene where she's like, oh, you get a free reading because you have red hair. And it's like, okay. And then this is where everything goes to shit. Where, like, she can turn left or she can turn right because she's at, like, a stop. And she's like, if you turn right, you can get a job. And she's like, okay, I'll turn right this time. And so she turns right. I mean, she doesn't realize it. But they turn right. And this is where you start to see everything change. It's like this weird domino effect where we go back to the Christmas star. But this time, since Donna wasn't there, the Doctor dies. And we see Rose makes an appearance asking where she's at. And then we start to see, like, bits of other stories, like the hospital disappearing with where Martha was part of it. Of course, the Doctor was supposed to save the day. They do name drop Sarah Jane, Luke Smith, Clyde, Maria. All of them perished, which I thought that was kind of interesting. They show the Titanic. They show the Adipose. The 60 million people have died. They bring up the Torchwood team. Finally, it's like, this is all it's so quick. The labor camp was actually really intense, where they just England's only for the English, and they're getting rid of everybody else. I was like, damn, like, it took a dark, dark turn. The stars start disappearing. When we finally see the beetle on Donna's back, it was very, very reminiscent of Sarah Jane back from, like, the third Doctor, where she had the spider on her back. So I was like, that's kind of a nice homage. Like, it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. And then from here's where, like, it kind of peters for me, where we see Rose really kind of make a comeback and is like, okay, so we're going to send you back, and then you have to fix everything. And Donna's like, but I'm going to live. And Rose is like, I'm sorry, beep. Sends her back. Like, this Donna ends up dying to make a traffic jam, so the old Donna has to now turn left, because she's like, fuck a traffic jam. Realistically, if I needed to make myself turn some way, that'd be the perfect way. Like, I am not doing a traffic thing, not gonna happen. When the Doctor shows up, the Doctor mentions how the Beetle is, like, part of the Trickster Brigade, and which the Trickster we've seen in the Sarah Jane adventure a couple of times, and his episodes always kind of involve time travel. So that was a great reference. As soon as we hit Bad Wolf, I was out. Like, I hate Rose. I hate every part of her story. Like, she's what kind of lowered this for me. But overall, it was a fun adventure. I love Donna so much, and so to see her, it was fantastic, especially for, like, pretty much a whole Donna episode. So, curious what you guys think. Left, right, where would you go? Go ahead, let me know. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And I will see you guys next time for the season finale two-parter, Stolen Earth and Journey's End.